Okay, this is another introductory video of R formula. We are looking at question 2. Okay, express 5 cosine theta minus 7 sine theta in the form of R cosine theta plus alpha. So when you see this R and cosine or R and sine, this is the R formula question. Okay, let's expand first. What is R cosine theta plus alpha? Okay, I will first write this. This is the addition formula. If I want the plus case, okay, I have the plus case. I will convert it to a minus. Okay, cosine A, cosine B minus sine A, sine B. So I'm going to write cosine theta, cosine alpha, plus or minus? Minus. Okay, minus the sine theta, sine alpha. How do I put the R? Here and here. Okay, I just expand it. Because the question asked me to express the 5 cosine theta minus 7 sine theta, okay, in terms of the R formula. I break these two up. Okay, now I will compare. Remember we did the cosine theta, cosine theta. Compare cosine theta, cosine theta. I can tell you what is the value of 5. 5 equals to something. Okay, 5 is not just R, it is also with the cosine alpha. Then my 7 is R what? Sine alpha, sine alpha. Okay. R is 5 square plus 7 square and I square root the whole thing. Okay, it will give me the value of R. But first let me write down the exact answer. It's square root 74. If I want 3 significant figures, I will key in. Okay, so you see R is bigger than 0. Okay, so hence we will just take the positive case. Okay, just the plus case. Because R is more than 0. Okay, then we continue. We will use the tangent alpha. How do we get tangent alpha? Based on what we have here. Okay, this is actually your working. How can we get tangent alpha? Good, 7 over 5. Okay, because, okay, if I want to give workings, okay, this is for those of you who are lost. Okay, tangent is sine alpha over cosine alpha is 7 over 5. What did I ask you to do next? Find the inverse, okay, because find the reference angle. Inverse of the 7 over 5. Okay, tangent inverse. Of course, when I'm doing angles, take note, what is the units for angle? Is it degree or radian? Is it degree or radian? How do you know it's radian? But it's in radian. So remember, key in your calculator in radian. Change it to radian mode. Okay? Use radian. Okay? Tangent inverse 7 over 5. Okay, give me at least 5 SF and I round off to 3 significant figures. Okay, so take note of the range again. Okay, is 0 to 5 over 2. Okay, so just letting you know that it's in first quadrant. So if you're curious, why is there only one answer? Because this is first quadrant answer. It's your acute angle. Okay. Almost done. Okay. Because last step is we will rewrite the 5 cosine theta minus 7 sine theta. Okay. Your 5 cosine theta minus 7 sine theta. Okay. If I want to round off to 3 significant figure, okay, I sub in R, sub in alpha. Okay, and then I'm done. Okay, so if you're curious what is the mark allocation again, your first step is method 1. Find R, method 1. Alpha, method 1. Answer A1. Okay, every time it's an R formula question, it's always 4 marks. It's a standard question. Let's look at part 2. Okay, after we find the R formula. Okay, so part 2, okay, is a follow-up question. Okay, hence, what is the meaning of hence in this question? What are we supposed to do? Okay, hence meaning use part 1, answer for part 2. Okay, I see that there is 5 cosine theta minus 7 sine theta is also present in second part. Hence means I have to use the R formula for the next part. Okay, so when I use the previous answer, please take note that we will use the exact answer. Exact meaning, I no longer use 8.60. I use this cosine theta plus 0.950546. Okay, so whenever you use a new question, please use an exact answer. Okay, I use back the R formula. This is equals to what value? Okay, so I see 1.8. Okay, I will just key in 1.8. Okay, so all we have to do is we'll find the theta values. Okay, just solve. Okay, so this is the easiest part. Okay, it's actually easier than the R formula. So we're just solving 1.8 divided by 70, square root 74. What they ask you to do after this? Okay, find the inverse by finding the reference angle, cosine inverse 1.8. And whenever you find angle, ask yourself degree or radian. Degree, radian is the same question. It's 0 to 2 pi. Okay, so if you're calculating in degree, please change your answer. It's in radian. Okay, so let's calculate in terms of radian. Okay, so first and fourth. Okay, because cosine is positive. Okay, so I'll find the first quadrant. This one. Sorry. Okay. Then I find the fourth answer. Okay, so these are my two possible answers. Is this the final answer? No, what must I do? Minus k. This is not the final answer. This is theta plus the 0.950546. Right? Okay, and I ask you all to solve for theta. There are two possible answers. Okay, so these are my two possible answers. Can I double check? You all get it? Yes? Okay, good. Okay, answer in radian 3SF. Okay, so this is the whole question.